Morning class. Today we will learn to continue the lesson The Necklace, page number 26. First I read the lesson, then explain line wise. Suddenly she discovered in a black satin box a superb diamond necklace, and her heart began to beat with uncontrolled desire. Her hands trembled as she took it. She fastened it around her neck and stood lost in ecstasy as she looked at herself. Then she asked anxiously, hesitating, "Would you lend me this? Just this?" "Why, yes, of course." She threw her arms around her friend's neck rapturously, then fled with her treasure. The day of the party arrived. Madame Liesel was a success. She was prettier than all the other women, elegant, gracious, smiling, and full of joy. She danced wildly with passion, forgetting everything in the triumph of her beauty and success, floating in a cloud of happiness. Mathilde and her husband left at about 4 o'clock in the morning. When they were finally in the street, they would not find a cab. They walked down towards the Seine till they found one. They were dropped off at their door in the Rue de Martyrs, and sadly it was all over for her. In front of the mirror, she took a final look at herself in all her glory. But suddenly she uttered a cry. She no longer had the necklace round her neck. "What is the matter?" asked her husband. She turned towards him, panic stricken. I no longer have Madame Foster's necklace." He stood up, distraught. "What? How? That's impossible." Suddenly she discovered in a black satin box a superb diamond necklace, and her heart began to beat with uncontrolled desire. Means, all of a sudden, she discovered in a black satin box a superb necklace of diamond, and her heart began to beat with desire. Her hands trembled. Here tremble means हादरणे किंवा घाबरणे. As she took it, she fastened it around her neck and stood lost in ecstasy. Means very happy. मराठीतून हर्षभरित होणे. As she looked on herself, means her hands trembled and she fastened it, means the necklace, around her neck and stood lost in happy mood as she looked at herself. Then she asked anxiously, hesitating, "Would you lend me this? Just this?" Then she asked her friend anxiously and hesitating. Anxiously means she was worried, and hesitating. Hesitating means अडखळत अडखळत घाबरत घाबरत विचारणे. "Would you lend me this? Just this?" Her friend asked. "Why, of course." She threw her arms around her friend's neck rapturously, then fled with her treasure. Means when her friend gave the necklace to her, she was very happy, and then she threw her arms around her friend's neck. Rapturously means she was very happy. Rapturously means happy, and then fled with her treasure. The day of the party arrived. Madame Loisel was a success. When the party day arrived, Madame Loisel made a great success. She was prettier than all the other women. Means she looked very beautiful. She looked pretty than all the other women. She looked elegant. Elegant means she looked attractive. She looked gracious, smiling and full of joy. She was very happy. She danced widely. Widely means बेफामपणे. At that party, she danced widely with passion, forgetting everything. All things she forget in the party, and she was very happy in the triumph of her beauty and success, and she was floating in a cloud of happiness. She was very happy. Then Mathilde and her husband left at about 4 o'clock in the morning. Means when the party was over, Mathilde and her husband left at house. That time there was 4 o'clock in the morning. When they were finally in the street, they could not find a cab. And when the party was over, they went to the road. They went in the street. Street means road. They could not find a cab. They did not find a cab. So they walked down towards the Seine till they found one. And when they find a cab at that time, at last they found one cab. They were dropped off at their door in the Rue de Martyrs, and sadly it was all over for her. It took them to their door in the Rue de Martyrs, and once more sadly they climbed up homeward. Next, in front of the mirror, she took a final look at herself in all her glory. She removed the wraps which covered her shoulders before the glass so as once more to see herself in all her glory. But suddenly she uttered a cry. Means when she stand in front of the mirror, suddenly she uttered a cry. She no longer had the necklace round her neck. Why she uttered a cry? Because when she stood in front of the mirror, she had no longer the necklace around her neck. What is the matter? Asked her husband. Her husband asked, "What is the matter with you?" She turned towards him, panic stricken. पॅनिक स्ट्रायकन म्हणजे खूप घाबरणे किंवा एखाद्या गोष्टीचा धसका बसणे. शी वॉज फ्रायटन अँड शी told her husband, I no longer have Madame Foster's necklace. Means she told her husband that I have lost Madame Foster's necklace. When he heard, he stood up, distraught. Distraught means he was worried, he was distracted. Distraught means चिंताग्रस्त होणे. And said, "What? How? That's impossible. It is impossible." And here the end of the first part. I hope you all understood the topic. We continue part second the next lecture. Thank you.